Hi, welcome to Inside the Casting Studio.
Where professional casting directors will give you expert advice on auditioning and acting.
Today we're answering a question that was, what should I expect on my first audition?
Oh, that's so exciting. First auditions are great.
Yeah.
You're going to get a notice from somebody, whether you submit yourself or an agent submits. You're going to get a notice from somebody, and on that notice, it's going to have where you're supposed to go, what the product is, or what the audition is for.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have
What to wear.
What to wear. It's going to have, if there's sides available, which are the copy or the script, it's going to have that information on there. Mm-hmm. And it's going to have any other special notes, for guys, don't shave. Women, come with no makeup or come fully made up glamour. It should hopefully have some information for you.
Right.
So
you want to know all that, prepare all that stuff, and when you leave the house early, because you're going to have to do some stuff when you get to inside the casting lobby, you're going to leave early, and you're going to bring with you all the wardrobe you need, headshots, many of them, the script, you're going to make sure you have it, and a good idea is not to plan to go over the script in the car. By the time you get in your car, you should pretty much know what you're...
know the words.
Yeah. So now you're in the car and you know where...
You drive there, you allow for parking contingencies. You could have a meter that you need to go to. Maybe it's a structured parking, maybe it's street parking, but you have to walk 2 blocks. Allow yourself some time to get there. And don't just put like 20 minutes in the meter, because you're probably going to be there probably close to an hour. So at least yeah. If you have meters, worry about that.
You may be in the room for an hour. Because commercially we can keep you for an hour if necessary.
Theatrically we can keep you more.
All day. But you're also going to remember getting up the stairs into the room, coming out of the room, and going down
to the bathroom.
So you have an hour and change
right.
to put in there.
So you walk into the casting facility. Where we work, there's I think 7 or 8 casting rooms, yep. And that means there could be 7 or 8 projects going on that day. So you want to make sure you find out, okay, Megan Foley-Mara and Foley-Mara casting is in room 4. So you go to the lobby, you find the lobby for room 4, you sign in. There'll be either union sign-in sheet or a non-union sign-in sheet. There'll probably be somebody in the lobby. They're kind of not holding your hand through this, so they're hoping that you know how to do all of this, but this is what you're going to do. You're going to sign in. You're going to see if they need a barcode, which some of the studios, and they have different barcode things at different studios. You ask, do I need a barcode? Probably yes. So you'll fill out all the information to get yourself a barcode for, say, Casting Frontier, which is what we use at On Your Mark. Then you're going to read anything that's up on the wall, that's any notes. Because if I have notes that are going to be general and going out to everybody, I'm going to post it on the wall outside so everybody can read it. So you're going to want to read that. You're going to want to make sure that if you have any questions, and I have somebody that's in the lobby, ask that person before you go in. It's so funny how many times people will come in and say, oh, well, I have a question for you now, which is something that they could have easily asked the lobby person. Okay, so...
and theatrically, there's just going to be envelopes of sides, or just sides on a table, and a sign-in sheet, and that's generally it. Everything is going to computer nowadays, so yes, the chances of you going on a commercial audition and having to use a computer to get your barcode, count on it. And if you have to set that up, that's going to be more time.
Yeah, but then if you have that barcode, once you get that barcode, keep it or print it off at home and print out the barcodes for different places around town if you start going out a lot, and laminate them and put them on a card or something so that you always have them. Because if you come back to our office and it's always going to be Casting Frontier, you're going to have the same barcode.
Yeah. So now that you're all signed in, the lobby can either feel sometimes like the public library and quiet and reverent, or it could feel like an out-of-control college party or a preschool. It could feel like the stand-up warm-up room at an improv comedy club.
Yeah.
It's
your job to make it the lobby you want it to be, which is a place where you can get settled, you can work on your dialogue, you can get focused and ready to go in and not get sucked into all of the other things, because there will be events where
There will be all clowns in the lobby. There'll be all cowboys in the lobby. All Draculas in the lobby.
and you
And you.
and your jeans. Yeah.
Lobbies are amazingly fun to hang out in, but amazingly distracting. So your job is to do the best work you can in that crazy environment. But expect that.
Right.
Expect nobody to help you or hold your hand through this operation. So don't feel. Expect nobody to hold your hand or help you through this operation. So don't feel not special because no one's helping you.
Right. Right. It would be lovely if we had somebody that could meet and greet you at the front and take you and walk you through the whole thing, but we don't.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to kind of know all of this stuff. So then the next thing that happens is somebody's going to come out and say, okay, Chuck Mara, it's your turn.
It's your turn. The door will open and you'll have to come in.
Like it or
Suddenly you're not going to be ready. Suddenly you're going to want to go and wish you had more time. You're going
not.
to
So you're
walk
going to want to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah. So you're going to walk into a room. There's going to be a casting director. There'll be maybe an assistant, a camera operator. Sometimes they're the same person. And sometimes there's going to be a room full of people because the clients showed up on the first day.
Right. Ugh. Yes.
No one, sometimes you'll know, sometimes you'll say, okay, there's like 40 people in there. Now 40 is an exaggeration, but 7 or 8 or 9 is not an exaggeration. Usually 5 is the average.
Right. And this is now, we're really talking mostly about commercial auditions too here.
But you never know. I've been in theatrical auditions where there's been people hanging off the walls.
That's true.
So just be prepared.
So you're going to walk in. They're going to probably, you'll see where the camera is. That's the first thing you should look for right away. And know that you're going to probably stand opposite it somewhere. So move your body towards that. You are going to generally probably walk in with a barcode that we talked about a minute ago. And if you have a headshot, if they want it, you have it there in your hand ready to go. If they don't want it, you just put it down with your purse or your bag or your backpack or whatever it is. Also, on walking into the room, you want to do that kind of right away. You want to put your stuff down, not put it down up by where we're going to be shooting.
Right. You can offer your headshot and the barcode right away because it's probably...
They're pretty much going to take it. So you walk to the other side of the room, so now you're facing the camera, and they may tell you, and your part of your job also is to look and see if there's a mark on the floor. There's generally an X or a T where they want you to stand. And if not, you'll see it's pretty much opposite the camera. I don't know how to make it clearer than that.
And then the audition process takes place. There's no way to prepare you in 2 seconds or 5 minutes what that audition is going to be like, because they're all going to be different.
Right.
And that's what you can pretty much expect. Don't expect anybody to give you a hug.
Or feedback or a handshake, or you'll get people that'll go, yeah, that was great. And you'll get people that will go, oh. You're going to have different kinds of reactions from different kind of casting directors. And so just know that when it's done, it's done. And when it's time to go, go.
It's time to go.
Don't tell me all the stuff, how available you are. Don't tell me all the work you've done. Just thank you, and then you leave.
Yep.
And then
that's
you
it.
go and you get in your car and you don't worry about it.
Go celebrate that you've had an audition.
Yes. Sometimes I say make some notes so in case you get a call back, you know kind of what you were wearing and kind of what you did, and that's something that you can do kind of right afterwards is make some notes in a notebook that you're keeping. But then after that, go celebrate, have fun, be
We're big believers
excited.
in celebrating every accomplishment, and an audition is an accomplishment. So that's what you can expect when you're auditioning.
Yes. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
So, okay, if you like what you hear, and I hope you did, subscribe to us, please. Tell your friends about us. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Write us more questions. We'll give you more answers. And thanks for watching.
Yes, and carry on.